This Praesidus Rec Spec is probably the best reissue of the legendary Vietnam-era Seiko MACV SOG. Praesidus very beautifully recreated that Seiko. The watch is very truthful to Seiko's design and has a modern package. The Praesidus Rec Spec is based on the Seiko Sportsmatic 5 and Seiko 5 from the late 60s. These watches were very popular among special military forces in Vietnam. Military Assistance Command, Vietnam, Studies and Observations Group aka MACV SOG. Unlike the standard issue military watches at that time, Seiko 5 watches were privately purchased by soldiers at post-exchange stores or acquired through local markets in Vietnam. Watches gained popularity among special operatives. They were not expensive and reliable tools. The Seiko 5 also included a day-date complication, a useful feature for soldiers keeping track of time, date, and day in operations. The original Seiko is not in production anymore, and those vintage models are highly sought after by collectors, hence the prices are not cheap. The Praesidus Rec Spec is the best variant to have a modern version of that Seiko. Praesidus is a brand from the US with the main focus on creating military-inspired watches. Big thanks to the Praesidus team for sending me this watch for review. So how good is this watch? I've never had experience with any Praesidus watches, and I was pleasantly surprised by this Rec Spec model. I received it on the beads of rice bracelet, which I like as well. There are a few things that I would like to see improved though. My first impression of the watch was very positive right out of the box. The overall quality of the case and dial is perfect for the price. The retail of the model with the bracelet is $355 and I think it priced well. The package is nice and well thought through. The military theme is very clear with the package as well. You even get a warranty card designed as a military identification tag. The model is essentially a field watch with day-to-day complications. It has a very universally wearable 38mm case size with 45mm lug-to-lug and 12.2mm thickness including raised glass. The flat raised crystal contributes about 2mm to the overall thickness. My wrist size is 17 cm and the watch feels and wears perfectly on my wrist. The watch is made of industry standard 316L stainless steel, but the glass is K1 sapphire coated mineral crystal with AR coating. The AR coating does a very good job of reflecting the light. From some angles the glass disappears and provides a clear view of the dial. It really enhances the overall impression of the watch and readability. The dial also shines. This particular model is called white popcorn. The texture is really beautiful but not overdone to distract from the dial readability. The applied markers are solid bright pieces of loom. The same green color loom is on the hands as well. But here's the issue. The loom on the hands is weaker for some reason. Not a deal breaker for me, but I wish the loom would be evenly strong. The dial also has a nicely framed day-date window at the 3 o'clock position. To change the date or day, you pull the crown to the first position and rotate it forward or backward to change either date or day. Speaking of the crown is hidden at 4 o'clock position and not very visible, which is good for me because I am not a fan of that crown position. I don't have much problem operating the crown, but I imagine it may be challenging for some people with larger fingers. It's not a screw-down crown, which does help to pull it with your nails. The watch's stated water resistance is 50 meters, which is good for a field watch. I think I wouldn't have a problem taking it for a swim, but at the same time, it wouldn't be my first choice to a beach because of the crown. The watch is assembled in the USA, which is clearly stated on the back case and dial. But the watch is powered by a Seiko NH36 automatic movement with 41 hours of power reserve. Hacking second feature, hand winding, and the stated accuracy of -20 to +40 seconds per day. Despite that number, I found this watch to be pretty accurate while on the wrist. The model comes on a bracelet or different strap options. I would recommend going with the beads of rice bracelet. I really like this bracelet. It's a solid, good quality tapered bracelet. The edges are sharp, the clasp is snappy and solid as well. The bracelet has a screw adjustment and pin micro adjustment system. It complements the watch very nicely, adding vintage charm with modern quality. The watch case has drilled lugs which will help to easily swap straps. And with a 20mm strap width, you'll have plenty of strap options to choose from. This is my take on this very cool, inspired by the legendary Seiko 5 Praesidus Rec Spec watch. I think it's a well-made, great-looking and affordable modern field watch. If you like another dial color variant of this watch, check out Bob's review from Time to Go Travel and Timepieces YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts on this watch. Thank you for watching and happy collecting!